Christine, welcome to Biz For Good for iVolunteerTV. So first question, tell us about your advocacy in Amami.
Okay. Hi, Eah. Thank you so much for having me. So, Amami, we are basically a social enterprise that is working to revive our vanishing jewelry traditions of the Philippines, beginning with the preservation of gold filigree jewelry. So, it's our mission to keep this tradition alive and merge them into contemporary thinking and culture. And we do this by empowering and working with local artisans to provide them with sustainable livelihood.
So in your 3-year journey with your partner artisans, what have you learned in working with them?
It's been an amazing opportunity to be able to work with such talented and creative individuals. And I think one thing I learned is really the value of collaboration, because a lot of our jewelry is really a product of a collaborative, co-creative process. We really tap into what each other has to offer, and we learn from each other all the time. Another thing I think I learned is also the value of listening, especially on the things that are not said. So we're lucky to have a very good relationship with our artisans who we already consider as family. If we were to choose like one moment where we really felt proud, it was when we were able to help one artisan accomplish his year-long project of finishing his home roof. This was in October 2018, and it was a long time dream of his. And this roof has been left unfinished due to a lack of funds. We were able to really improve the living conditions of his family and provide their safety.
So Christine, tell us about how special the pieces of Amami are, and why do we want to preserve this art that we have?
It's important to preserve this form of jewelry because it's part of our cultural heritage. So even before the Spaniards arrived on our islands, we've already had this skill. And for me, it's a way to resist the narrative that we were our little brown brothers, or that we were incapable of self-governance. We were talented in our own right, and we didn't need any colonizer to come before us. So it tells us about our pre-colonial past. And so I think our jewelry it tells a story. It's unique. You can't find it anywhere, and it's handmade. No machine can replicate the details of our pieces.
Christine, what's your vision for Amami as a social enterprise?
We would love to bring our creations to the global stage and really instill a sense of Filipino pride by sharing the beauty of our rich heritage through our jewelry. And we believe it is not only rightful that the spotlight is finally placed on Filipino craftsmanship, ingenuity, and creativity, but it's also about time that we Filipinos ourselves reclaim this lost and forgotten part of our heritage.
What's your message for your fellow entrepreneurs who want to scale their social impact?
My message would be to be sincere and authentic about your social impact. You really have to care about something so much, because to be honest, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of sleepless nights that you're left questioning, is this really worth it? And I think that social impact, it's not supposed to be just an afterthought or an add-on to your business. It has to be deeply ingrained in all like your systems, processes, and the decisions that you make. So once you find a problem that you care deeply enough, everything will honestly just follow, and you won't be able to stop thinking about it. And I think my second tip would be to surround yourself with like-minded people. I think this is something that I've just learned recently. I've been, lucky to be around people who inspire, challenge me, and drive me, and who can relate with my struggles as an entrepreneur. And especially in the social entrepreneurship space, I think it's a whole nother world out there. And for me, what I found helpful is to also find mentors who have experienced it themselves and can share what they've learned with me. What I do hope more to do is inspire others with my own personal story and journey beyond Amami also, that it's regardless of your age, your background, your expertise, gender, you can inspire change in your own communities, in your own little ways, and it doesn't have to be something grand. And it's just that the small things and actions matter. So in my case, it was, I want more people to know that, it's possible to use business as an enabling tool or a vehicle for social change, and that, you can work on something that changes lives while still surviving on it. So it's not an either or choice.
So where can people find you?
To anyone interested in learning more about our story, our pre-colonial heritage, or just looking at our designs, you can check out amami.ph on Instagram and Facebook, or amamiph.com, which is our website.
Thank you, Christine, for joining us here on Biz For Good and sharing your story. Thank you.
Thanks, nice